What's up babes, I'm Lucy-Jayne and today I'm going to be talking to you about the things that come with a well-fitting bra. Are they normal? Those kind of things. So these are some of the most common questions we get asked, and I just want to show you on like a real person that's moving, and you can kind of see it in action, not just on a model photo that might not show everything that you'd expect from the bra. So a little bit about me. I am a 28G, so my underbust measures 27. I prefer to wear a 28 where it's available, but obviously I'm sure many of you know it's not always easy to find a 28, so I often sister size into a 30FF. I'm going to show you both sizes today. So my normal size 28G, which is what I'm wearing now in the Curvy Kate Super Plunge bra, and I'm going to show you my other favourite Curvy Kate Victory in a 30FF. So this is the Victory in 30FF, and obviously it's not a perfect fit for me because it's a little bit too big in the back, but the cup size is fine. It's one of my comfiest everyday bras, and I will go through all the same fit points. This is my Super Plunge Black in 28G. As you can see, it's a pretty spot on fit. One question we get a lot is, why do the straps dig into my shoulders so much? And the truth is, you know, when you've got big boobs, they're heavy and they're gonna pull down and they're gonna cause the shoulder straps to dig in to some degree. Obviously we want to minimize that as much as possible, so we tell you need to have a nice firm band because that is what gives 80% of the support of a bra. And obviously if it's not the right size, if it's too big, then you're going to be losing support, which puts more strain on the shoulders, which can make the straps dig in even further. But depending how, this is going to come up a lot, depending how soft and squishy your body is, you will get more squish than others. I have very, very soft skin and soft tissue on my shoulders, so I always get this digging in. No matter how well a bra fits me, I always get some degree of digging in. It's just something I've got to live with. It doesn't hurt because all the support is coming from my backband, but it does dig in. And a lot of people do say to me, oh my God, your bra doesn't fit, it's digging in. I'm like, it does fit. I just have soft shoulders. What do you want me to do? We recommend a 2-finger tension under your bra straps. So that's enough to get 2 fingers under, nice and comfortably like this. As you can see, it's not too tight. This is absolutely fine. It doesn't put any strain on my shoulders that I can notice. This is one of my favorite everyday bras. And yeah, you know, if you've got firmer muscles on your shoulders, or you know, if you're a bit bonier up here, then you probably won't get digging in as much with a proper fit. It's just, we're all different, we're all unique. 2-finger tension. They're not too tight, not too loose, and they're digging in a little bit, which is completely normal for me. That's just what I've got to deal with, with having squishy shoulders. They are digging in a little bit more on this one, purely because the band is a little bit looser, but it's not a huge deal breaker. It doesn't cause me pain. If it did cause me pain, I wouldn't wear it. So just keep that in mind when it comes to your bras. Underarm bulge. A lot of women get this. So as you can see, it's kind of hard to show it on camera. But you can see there is a little bit of kind of overhang here, kind of more visible when I put my arm down, when it's not stretched out. And this is normal, completely normal, because thinking about it, you've got an elastic band essentially around your rib cage, and it's, again, it comes down to how soft your body is and how squishy it is. We've all got some degree of squish. I don't know if you like that word, but it's, you know, it's just one of those things. We've all got it. Some have it more than others, and especially if you've lost a lot of weight, for example, and you've got a lot of loose skin, you're going to get a lot of that overhanging, and it's completely normal. All we say is just give your bust a good scoop and a good swoop to make sure all that breast tissue is in the cups and encased within the underwires. Leading in from that, I want to talk about something called the tail of Spence, which is quite a new thing I learnt about, kind of along the same lines as the underarm bulge. This bit here, this is completely normal. This is called your tail of Spence, and it's basically a part of your breast that is just attached without getting all scientifical, and is there even a word, scientific, it is just a part of your anatomy that will always be there. In some women it will be bigger, some women it will be smaller, you might not even notice it. A lot of times it does get confused for migrated breast tissue, which is where if you've been wearing the wrong size bra, then you might find after like when you get fitted, when you start scooping all your breast tissue into the right place, you might find that you go up a cup size again, because all this tissue that's been pushed backwards is now actually in your breast. So sometimes people confuse the tail of Spence for migrated breast tissue. Sometimes it is just a bit of tissue that is just going to always be there. So again, bulging. This one's not as obvious because it comes up higher at the underarm, but there is still a little bit of overhang here, which is normal. You know, the tail of Spence is here. I've got all the breast tissue scooped into the cups, so there's no need to worry about the wires pressing on the breast tissue. Also coming into bodies and how squishy they are is the backband. So let me just spin around for you. So you can see here, my backband sitting nice and firm. It's on the loosest tuck to start with because this is a new bra. We always recommend starting a new bra on the loosest set of hooks so you can tighten it over time. As you can see, I've got some bulging above and below the underband. Again, completely normal. It is an elastic band around your rib cage. Unless you're made of solid muscle and solid bone, you're going to get some degree of squishing in, and it's normal, and I promise you no one's looking at it apart from you. We recommend that it should always be about 2 fingers away, so similar to your shoulder straps, being able to get about 2 fingers in and be able to pull it away from your back by 1 centimetre or 2 is the kind of guideline we aim for. But obviously your personal preferences come into play, you know, your comfort levels. If you have like a chronic illness, you find it too painful to have a tight bra, absolutely fine. You know, we're not gonna tell you you're wrong because we're all unique and we're all, you know, we're all individual. Here we go. So this is a little bit bigger in the back and it's a bit worn out, so I have it on the middle hooks for a comfortable fit. I can also go down to the tighter hooks, but I prefer it on the middle ones for day-to-day wear. As you can see, it doesn't come that far back from my back, which is good. And even though it's a size too big, it's still giving me a degree of squishing because it's still an elastic band around my rib cage. One final thing I want to mention is the red marks that you get on your skin after wearing a bra all day. We get a lot of queries asking, is it normal? You know, is my bra too tight? Does it fit properly? And all I can say is think about your skinny jeans, think about your socks, think about your underwear. You know, anything that you wear that is skin tight and is digging in is gonna leave a red mark on your skin, especially like something like a bra that is, you know, it's lifting a lot of weight, it's doing a lot of work all day to keep your boobs supported. So, you know, red marks completely normal, nothing to worry about. The only time you should start being concerned is if it's causing severe pain, if it's causing you to start bleeding, if it's causing bruising or grazing of the skin, and if like the marks just don't disappear, like, then you might need to consider either a new size, a new style, or a new brand, because this could be a whole other video. But every brand fits differently, every style fits differently, and it's about finding what works for you and is comfortable for you. So the only reason I have the Victory in a 30FF is because it's not available in 28 bands. If it was, then I would wear it in a 28G, the same as my Super Plunge, but sadly it's not. So even though I've got a different size because of the size availability, you might actually find that you need different sizes across different styles, even in the same brand, because of the way they're made. You know, it's like your jeans. You know, Topshop jeans versus New Look jeans, you might be 2 different sizes. And then even within the same brands, you've got different styles. So you've got your skinny jeans, your mum jeans, you know, your boyfriend fit jeans, low rise, high waist, and they all fit a little bit differently. And depending on your unique shape, you're going to need to chop and change your sizes between them. Well, I hope you find this little video helpful, and these are just kind of covering the main points about bras and bra fitting and what's right and what's wrong. If you have any other questions, feel free to drop them in the comments or give us an email on fittings@brastock.com to speak to me, and we'll be able to get you sorted with the right fit. And if there's any other videos you'd like us to make, let me know. Cool. See you later.